Okay, good. All right, so let's move on. After recording, so in the last class, we discussed about tax accounting and reporting, and we did well to explain to us what is current tax and what's tax base, what is the temporary difference, what is taxable temporary difference, and what is deductible temporary difference. And we also explained to you what is deferred tax asset, and we said deferred tax asset is a product of a deductible temporary difference, while deferred tax liability is a product of taxable temporary difference, right? So now today we want to do the presentation in the financial statement for the first one, Mr. Isaac Hadimo. So the presentation now, so we'll say disclosure in the statement of profit, right, or loss. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So for the profit or loss, don't forget, we said the profit or loss will contain the current tax for the year. That's principally what we need, right? Everything that's happening within that year is what will be contained in the statement of profit or loss. So the first one we have is common income tax. So how much is the common income tax? What's the common income tax? We have 68, 280. Then we will add tertiary education tax. We add tertiary education tax. And what's the tertiary education tax here? Are we together? We have 5,
Yes.
952, right? Then we will deduct the deferred tax asset provision. The deferred tax asset provision for the year. What do we have? So the deferred tax asset provision that we have in the year based on our computation is 9 million. So we'll bring that here and we'll say deferred tax assets 9 million, right? And if you do that, what will you have? What will you have, please? So we need to check also, is there,
Please, where do
are we
you, how do,
together?
where do you get the, hello, sir. Please, where do you get the fat tax?
Yes.
That 9 million.
So the 9 million, the 9 million we got here. Remember our workings last class. So this 9 million,
The
the
9
deferred tax
million.
assets. Yeah,
Okay, determination of
deferred
temporary.
tax assets.
Okay, sir.
Do you get it?
Okay, sir.
So that's 9 million. Is it clear?
Okay, sir. Determination of, yes, sir.
All right. Good. So you have 9 million. So that's the presentation statement of profit or loss. So, so the next thing we want to check is during the period, was there any under or over provision for the previous year? Under or over provision for the previous year. So for this question, there is no under or over provision for the previous year. So as we do not have under over provision for the previous year, it means amount in the P of L is how much? Please help me.
Sorry.
How much is it? Please help me.
The 200.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, me too.
Which question is this? Which question is this?
The very first illustration.
The first question we solved in the last class.
So we have 65,232.
65, 232. So that's basically it
Is it a
there.
past question? Lisa, is it a past question?
So it's not a past question. It's not a past question. It's the note I sent to you.
Okay.
I sent you a note on tax accounting and reporting. So it's in that note.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. So you're welcome. So that's it. Then the next thing is disclosure or presentation. Position, right? So you have
232.
your what the pay tax at the beginning, which you'll be given in the question. Complete tax at the beginning. How much is your pay tax at the beginning? It is so. Are we there together? Check notes.
Yes, sir.
Notes 4. We're told that unpaid tax at the beginning was 52 million. Unpaid tax at the beginning is 52 million. Then you add common income tax. How much is the common income tax?
From 68.
The common income tax
68 to
68 to 80. Then you add your tertiary education tax
5952.
59952. Then the next you want to check is, did they make any tax payments during the year? So you less tax paid during the year. So what's the tax paid during the year? Also note 4. They said the payment was how much? 60 million, right? The next you want to check is, was there any withholding tax credit during the year? Withholding tax credits.
Please, I'm not seeing your screen again.
But in the case of this question,
Hello, sir. Please, I'm not seeing your screen, sir. Hello, sir.
check. Hello, my screen is showing.
I'm not seeing it too. Okay, it has come up now.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm here.
Should be your network.
So I'm here.
So okay, good. So yeah, so you have
Madam Ify, are you here?
paid balance.
Please,
I'm
asking
here.
of Madam Ify. You said that
The
you are
screen
not
is showing.
answering.
I'm here. Madam, thank you, ma.
At the end. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. So what's the closing balance?
Fifty-two. 68. 60. Sir, 60 what? Is it 60,000?
Yes.
We have 66,232.
This is what I asked you to actually. I didn't do.
But sir, there is no how I will know this because I'm seeing it for the first time.
You are not
We
seeing it
used
for
to
the
see
first
the
time.
fact.
We did
I'm
this.
seeing it for the first time.
This is it. This is it here. I gave you the
Hey,
format last week.
it's the format you gave
This
us
is it here.
now.
Now I solved the question last class. This is the solution here. You see what I'm saying? So I was expecting that you will use this as a template to do the other one.
I don't even have that one.
You get what I'm saying?
So please, sir, this one you did not give us the update because I'm seeing this for the first
No, I
time
sent
now.
you.
Ah,
Are you sure? I sent it to you. It's in your class group.
please,
Possibly you
sir,
didn't
you
check
will
the
help
group.
us resend it.
You didn't
I
check.
didn't have this.
You have it. I sent it after the class. Okay.
Please, can we
So are
see
we together, please?
Yes, sir. Please, can we see the DPS SFP again? The SFP now.
Okay. So this is it.
The SFP.
Yeah. This is
Okay. Which one is 0? Okay, withholding tax.
yeah, we're doing tax credits because there was no withholding tax credit during the year. Right. So let's move on to the next thing.
Yes, sir. Let's
Right.
see.
So let me do the second one so that let's vote next one so that we'll move on very fast. So ICT rec.
ICT reg. Please, can you be helping us to put
Yeah.
it on the title of the company?
Yes, it's there.
Oh, no, I did
Is
not
it?
see it.
The title of the company, this one, the one I just finished solving.
Yes, sir.
No, that's this year Katimo. This is it.
Okay, Isiaka.
Yeah.
Isiaka.
Yeah. So let's move on.
Okay,
So
sir.
good. So let me do the second one. And then we'll conclude this, right? So let's move on. So let's quickly do the other one, ICC rec.
Yes, November 2022.
Yeah. So I've ended up doing my assignment myself.
No, you don't see this. 22.
Have you?
251. Okay, I wrote this one.
So determination of deferred tax assets of the year. Right? So you have opening temporary difference. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
You have 11,720, have you? And then you have closing temporary difference. How much is the closing temporary difference? 13
350.
and 3,900, have you? I didn't say
Lisa, where do you
deferred
get
tax. I
the
said
3,900?
Yes.
yes. I didn't say deferred tax. I said the temporary difference. Right. So what's the difference now?
So is it 13,910 or 13,900?
13,900.
Okay, I put 19.
So what do you have? What's the difference? You know, yeah, if we are talking from the two, so what's the difference?
2,180.
So we have 2,180. I mean, that's a deductible temporary difference, right? So you now
Yes.
say deferred tax
Mm.
set at 30%. What's the deferred tax at 30%?
At 30%, we have 57290.
No, 30% of 280.
72. You say?
Yeah, give it to me.
No, you
30%.
said
You mean
some
729? 30%.
7
Your answer is not correct.
30% of
2,180.
ICT. Okay, sorry. 2,180. I thought you are asking for CIT at 30%. The one we got before.
That's
We have 654.
654, Abi.
Yes, sir. Times 30%.
654. So for the sake of presentation now, you say disclosure.
But this one is different from the one you just finished now.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. This thing I did in the last, this thing here, this is it here. I did it. This is it here. Do you get it?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. The thing is that, let me explain it to you. The difference between the two is what you are picking for the year. Do you get it now? The difference between the two is what you are picking for the year. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay,
You
sir.
know, last class, what the examiner required us to do is the VAT tax provision for 2021 and 2022. You see that? That's why we did this straight up. But for the sake of your profit or loss, this what you have here is the closing balance. What you have here is the closing balance. But you know, the closing balance is not what you use in the profit or loss. The profit or loss contains the actual for the year. So the actual for the year is supposed to be the difference between the 3516, which is the opening balance, and 4170, which is the closing balance. Do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So disclosure in the statement of profit or loss. It came in and Ifeanyi, are you here?
I'm here, sir.
Okay, good. So you have CIT at 30%. So what's the CIT we completed?
We have 7240.
7240. Then you have TET at 2.5%, I think. Yeah. So how much is that?
855.23. I'll be 0.25.
855.25. So when you add the two together, what do you have?
We have 8,095.25.
0.25, right? Then you have deferred tax asset provision.
Set at 2.5.
What's that? 654, Abi?
You said what, sir?
Deferred tax provision. So you have 654, Abi?
I don't know where
This
you picked that
654
one.
here.
Okay, yes, 654.
Focus, yeah. So what is the amount to be disclosed? Amount to be recognized in POL is how much?
7441.25.
No, it should be 0.75. Is it 0.25?
Let me do it again then. It's 8055.25.
Sorry, just hello?
Is 74.
No.
Hello, sir.
Hello, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Is it 0.25?
It's 25, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So now the next thing you want to do is amount to be shown. Statement of financial position, Abi. So we
Yes,
have
sir.
unpaid tax at the beginning. How much is that?
Unpaid tax. You know, we got that the other one from the additional information. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the unpaid tax at the beginning was 15,620,000, right? So that's
Please,
the first thing we need to pick.
where do you pick that one from, sir?
That note 6, unpaid tax at the beginning, 15,620.
Note.
Did you get
So
it?
they will always give us in the note.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So CIT 30% is how much? 7,240. Then TET is how much? TET is how much? 855.25. So what do you have in total?
30%.
Then less tax paid during the year. How much is the tax paid during the year? that same note 6, they said payment was 18,860. 18,860, right? Then the next thing is there any withholding tax credits during the year? Withholding tax credits during the year. We do not have, right? So you then say
Withholding.
the balance or amount in SFP. So what do you have? What do you have, please?
Sorry. 72. Fifteen, 620. We have 4855 4,855.25.
Your head does not look,
4855.25.
your head does
Sir?
not look correct. Okay, 4855.25. Okay.
5.
Okay, so that's it. So that's what I asked you to do anyway.
This is Ekemini and Madam Ifeanyi. Oh yeah, now may we dey press this thing now. Shoe.
You've gone to look for dinner.
Mm, 18.
All right.
It's correct,
So
sir.
that's okay, good.
48.
So that's how to do the tax. That's the presentation in the POL, right? That's it. So the next thing we want to discuss now is
I'm not
the
seeing your body. Okay.
the next thing we want to discuss now, right, is the accounting aspect, right? We've discussed the reporting aspect, right? So the accounting for taxes. So where the first one is that debit are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Debit P profit or loss account and then credits the tax account with the common income tax for the year. The second one is debit profit or loss
Let me
account,
take that bill outside.
profit or loss account and credits tax account with the tertiary education
I want to go and iron your clothes, please.
tax, right? The next thing is that you debit for deferred tax liability as a result of timing difference. Number 4 is that you debit, are you with me? Deferred tax
Yes, sir.
account and credit your profit or loss account with the provision for deferred tax assets as a result of temporary difference, right? Number 5, debits the tax account and credits the withholding tax account with the withholding tax credits received during the year. The tax credits received during the year. You get it now? So this is basically the accounting entries that you need in the periodic accounting for taxes, with the periodic accounting for taxes, right? So now let's use this now as a template to solving this question. The examiner says we are required to show, okay, I didn't show. So if you have over number 6, debit, are we together?
Yes, sir.
Tax
Yes, sir.
account, sorry, debit P&L, I mean, P and that's profit or loss, and then credit tax account with the income tax of under provision, with income tax under provision for the prior year, or for the prior year. Then number 7, you will debit tax account, right? And then you credit profit or loss account with the income tax over provision for the yeah. So that's it. That's the steps you need. So let's use that to now solve this question. So the question is question 3. You are required to show the journal entries for the treatment of the following transactions So what I want to do now is general. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
General journal. So I have
Okay, me, are you there, sir? I'm here.
so you have debit. This is what a journal looks like. We have a debit and we have the credit, right? All figures are in thousand.
But please, sir, would this thing come out in the exam?
If it comes out, you do it too. You are wondering why am I stressing you when I'm not sure it's going to come out, Abby?
No
Or is it
problem.
your
If it come
syllabus?
out, we'll try and
Is
do.
that not the one in November 2022, question 7?
Is that the only
Abby?
question?
So the accounting entry is debit, profit or loss, right? That's 2,800. And then credits tertiary education tax account. How much? 2,800. So you now tell them bin tertiary education tax. Education tax for the yeah. It was actually simple than even what you think is simple. So the second one, we have income tax under provided. So for the under provision, you debit your profit or loss account, right? How much is that? 500. Profit or loss. And then you credit what? Credit income.
Mhm.
Right. So profit or loss here. You debit profit or loss with 500. Then you credit tax account with the same 500. So bin of the provision of tax liability for the previous year, right? Then you have 2,750 paid as part of their standing tax. So for this now, you debit the tax account. How much? 2,750. And then you credit bank with how much? 2,750. Then that is paying payments of outstanding income tax. And finally, you have provision for deferred tax liability. So you have profit or loss, you debit profit or loss statement. That's how much? 570. Then you credit your deferred tax account with 570. That's paying deferred tax for the year. All right, so that's it. Any question? Any question?
Please, let's see the last part of it.
Yeah, so this is any question?
We'll go and look at it.
Very simple. Okay, so that is all about tax accounting and reporting. That is all about tax accounting and reporting. Right. So I want to stop the recording so that we can